Horns and Cheese presents Part 2 of Who's the Better Team?
Now, Johnny, if you're done, and keep that yapper closed there for a minute, I'm going to tell you why the Packers have the best home field advantage. They play in one of the best cities and have the very best fans in all sports. First, the Packers are part of the community. They're woven into it.
Freddie, did you hear that sound? That was the sound of ripping fabric. Can't you hear that?
No, I can't hear a darn thing.
2 years ago, you could hear it ripping all the way up to the Angle Inlet in Minnesota. You know where that is?
Way up north.
Very tip, as far away from the civilization as you can get. But anyway, the Packers just threw poor old Brett right here, right under the bus. Right under, see how flat he is now? Yeah, under the bus. And how this backhanded dismissal divorce of the one named Favre has lots of cheeseheads wearing the purple with the number 4 on it.
Okay, Johnny, I must admit that, it's disgusting watching Packer fans, good, loyal Packer fans, wear that purple with the number 4 on it. It's hard to forgive Brett for that, and, well, I don't know if some people ever will.
Never, never they will.
But for today, we've spent 2 years talking about it. For today, it's enough. Time to move on. I want to talk about our great fans and what they mean to our community. Over the years, we've been ranked by many publications, from Sports Illustrated to ESPN to others, ranking Packer fans as number 1 to number 5, and most of the time, the only competition's the Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Just last summer, matter of fact, Fox Sports ranked the city of Green Bay. Let me repeat that. The city of Green Bay as the very top, the very best NFL city in the NFL. New Orleans was number 2. Couldn't see Minnesota. Couldn't see the Minneapolis, Minnesota Vikings anyplace on that list.
Whoever wrote that was smoking crack.
Anyhow, we were ranked that for our stadium to watch the game, our history, the hospitality of our people, the bars, the restaurants, and just overall football atmosphere. What do you got to say about that? Nothing. Okay, there we go. The other important things about what we've got going for us, we sell out every game. We've sold out every game since 1960. There's 78,000 people on a waiting list. Waiting to get
kids and babies that ain't even born yet.
That's probably true.
People put their kids on the list before they even make them.
That's right.
That was right in Sports Illustrated.
That was
in Sports Illustrated.
That's what we call family planning at its best here in Green Bay. Every kid comes and they get their full Packer uniform. Anyhow, with more than that, we have no threats of blackouts. You've been to the stadium. It's an open-air, beautiful stadium with luscious green grass that the game's played on. There's not a bad seat in the entire stadium. It's named Lambeau Field. It's not changing to Invesco Field, or what the hell they call that thing up in Minnesota? Federated or Target Field, or Madden's called this the Mecca of football. Most important of all, we can say that we own the team because we own the stock.
The stock?
That's
right.
You
know what you can do with that stock?
I've got it mounted on the wall. That's what I've done with it.
Oh, man, and you can't even do that with it because it's so stiff.
Yeah, well, anyhow, we don't have to worry about us selling the team. The Green Bay Packers are staying in Green Bay. They're part of the community, and they'll always be part of it. Unlike the Minnesota Vikings, who knows, may be sold by that greedy owner to somebody out in L.A.
Don't talk to me about greedy owners. Everyone knows who's running your team. He's that white-haired guy named Ted Thompson. He's the one that threw Brett under the bus.
Unlike the Vikings, we can't be sold.
They can't be sold for a profit, right?
Right.
But it can be sold for a loss.
Okay, hey there, Johnny, I'll tell you what. To be honest with you, as much as I dislike the Minnesota Vikings, I find it even more disgusting for them to move to L.A. Going out there in all that warm weather in the middle of winter, missed going up there to Minneapolis.
You know, I gotta agree with you on that. It would really, really kill our rivalry.
Yes, it would.
And then who would we have?
What the hell would we do with this website?
The Vikings, would not beat the Packers then 2 times a year.
Well,
maybe 3 times.
You know, it's hard to say, but horns in L.A. just don't seem to really be the right thing.
They'd be kind of warm.
Yeah, I have to call them the L.A. Cars or something like that. Anyhow, it just wouldn't be right, would it?
Would not be right.
Okay, well, we did find something to agree on, although Although I think in the end we'll agree to disagree on most things. That we're not likely to agree on much of anything, but that's the fun of all this. Diversity is the spice of life. And Johnny, what do you got to say?
Well, now you know what we think. Now we want to ask you what you think. We'd like to invite you out to our website, which is www.hornsandcheese, that's all one word, .com. www.hornsandcheese.com. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you want to see more of Freddie or me, Johnny. Maybe you just want to see me alone without him.
Maybe more Freddie, less Johnny. Okay, well, there's a lot of Johnny to get rid of them.
Maybe you want just the Johnny Horns show. But let us know what you think. Come to our site. We invite you there. God bless you and good night.
That's a wrap.
That concludes Who's the Better Team from Horns and Cheese. Come see us at www.hornsandcheese.com. Thanks and have a great day.